A very good morning. Welcome to this morning session. Come to sit tall with both sides of your sitting bones evenly on your support. Lift the shoulders, lift the shoulder blades. Take the arms out to the side. Turn the palms to face forward. Turn the palms to face up. Breathing in, raise up the arms. A full extension of the sides of the body. Lifting the shoulders, lifting the elbows, lifting the wrists. Join the palms together. And as you breathe out, release your thumbs onto the sternum, four fingers pointing away, and draw the elbows in towards the sides of the trunk. Focus on your breath. Take 3 slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. We will begin to chant all 3 times, one more time. A slow, deep inhalation. Slowly release your hands and open your eyes. We will continue with the joint mobility, but today we'll include a bit of spinal work as well. So it's a mobility of the spine, the mobility of our joints as well. Place your fingertips on the floor, straighten your legs out again, and fold in the legs the other way. So for the last 2 sessions, we focused on the arms, the elbow joints, the wrists, and the shoulders. Remember, our shoulders bear the weight of our arms when we lift them. Take the arms out to the side. Extend the wrists away from you. Can you maintain this posture and just focus on the breath? And feel the shoulder blades fixing to the upper arm and the upper arm fixing to the wrist. Hands back to the floor. So you'll find that in asanas, we need to hold certain postures. And for that, we require the upper arm strength, the mobility of our joints, and the flexibility of our spine as well. Breathe in, raise up the arms. Breathe out, maintain the height of your fingertips and palms. Breathing in, stretch the palms forward, turn the armpit forward, and maintain it. Take a few breaths in this pose, and focus on the breath and the fixation of the shoulder blades, the upper arm, and the fingers together. Now turn the palms away from you, and a full extension from the side of the trunk, focusing on the armpit, the elbow, and the wrist. Can you take your attention to the armpit, elbow, and wrist and maintain this posture for a few breaths? And now focus on the breath. On your next exhalation, release your hands back onto the floor. Take your right arm behind you in line with the spine, your left arm over the right knee. Just a gentle stretch. Breathing in, lift. And as you breathe out, move with the navel, then the shoulder blades. Left shoulder blade into the body, the right shoulder blade away from you. And try to line your chin or look over the right shoulder. In this pose, fix the shoulder blades and take 3 conscious breaths in this pose. Let's change sides. Take your left hand behind you in line with the spine, your right hand over the left knee. Breathing in, lift the sides of the trunk. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen. Move the shoulder blades and move the chin towards the left shoulder. Find the softness of your pose and 3 breaths, conscious breaths in the pose. Release your gaze, release your hands. Place your fingertips on the floor once again beside you. Outstretch your legs and once again change the cross of your legs. This brings a balance to the hips as well. Now I'm going to raise up the arms one more time. Breathing in, raise up the arms. Bend the elbow. And now as you breathe in, focus on lifting the elbows, stretching the armpit. And can you walk your elbows or your feet together, drawing the elbows closer? And now full stretch up. Breathe out and release. Raise up the arms once again. Box the other way. And the full stretch up, lift the armpits. Walk your fingers around the elbow and lift. Out, release your hands. Now we're going to raise up our arms one more time. Bend at the elbows and keep your palms and fingers facing forward. Spread your palms, spread your fingers. Now we're going to practice these movements using our breath. It's for shoulder mobility as well as developing upper body and arm strength. You're going to breathe in, take the elbows slightly behind you, and as you breathe out, draw the elbows together. Breathe in, bend, breathe out, and close. Breathe in, expand, keep the elbows as the same height as your shoulders. Breathing out, expand. One more time, a full stretch out. And draw your palms together. Keeping your palms together, can you raise up your arms to Urdhva Namaskarasana? Fix the shoulder blades, fix the upper arms, and take 3 breaths in this pose. Softness of the abdomen, lengthen the spine. Now from here, can you turn your palms to face forward, thumbs touching, and the back of your hands to touch. Change. Palms together, palms away from each other. Palms together. Now use your breath. Breathing in, take the palms away. Out, draw the palms together. Can you bring your attention to the shoulder blades one more time? Breathing in, take your palms away from each other. And breathing out, draw the palms together. With the sternal area. Interlace your fingers in front of you, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathing in, raise up the arm, upper arm in line with the ear. Stretch the armpit, lift the elbow joint, and stretch the wrist. In this pose, 3 breaths. Breathing in, pulling the pose with the breath. Breathe out and release. Breathing in, a full stretch up. Out and release. One more time, a full stretch, a full breath. Breathe out and release your hands to the side. Place your fingertips slightly behind you. Move the shoulder blades into the body and look up. And as you breathe out, move the spine back, tuck the chin in. Breathing in, shoulder blades into the body, open the chest and look up. And as you breathe out, draw the chin in. One more time, breathing in, shoulder blades forward, look up. And release the center. Place your hands on your knees. And now you're going to find that with a slight bend in the elbow, move the shoulders forward And we're going to do a slight rotation, rotating the head and making circles with our body. That's the action. But we have to do it very consciously. Don't go too low initially. Maintain the height of your trunk. Take a full breath in. Breathe out. And now as you breathe in, start. Use your arms to support. And as you come halfway, breathe out, release. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time. Breathing in. Go back. Breathe out. Come to center and stop. Let's change the direction of our rotation now. Let's go from left to right. Move the shoulders forward. Move the chest forward. As you breathe in, start to rotate the trunk. Out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time. Focus on the breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. And come to your neutral position. Place your fingertips on the floor once again and stretch out the legs. Shake out the legs. Draw the heels in towards you. Toes towards you, heels away from you. Push your thighs down. Breathing in, raise up the arms. Feel the shoulder blades lifting, soften the abdomen. Breathe out, release your fingertips onto the floor and fold the legs in. Take the arms out to the sides once again. Fold your thumb in and wrap your fingers around the thumb. We're going to now make circles with our fists. So we're going to go from out to in. So this is the action. But the action should start from the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out. So feel the shoulder blades supporting the arms which are straight. Extending your wrists away from each other as you stretch. Now change the direction of the rotation from front to back. You would find that one side is often tighter than the other. Maintain your fists closed. Turn the palms to face forward or the fists to face forward. Turn your fists to face up. Breathe in, raise up. Face forward and once again, a rotation from the shoulder blades. Breathing in, take them back. Breathe out, draw them forward. Breathing in, take them back. Breathing out, draw them forward. And turn your fists to face up and release them down. Draw them up, use the breath. And as you breathe out, release them down. Breathing in, draw them up. And as you breathe out, you need to fix the shoulder blades so that you don't feel any pain in the arms or the shoulders. Now open the fingers, draw them up. Move your base of the wrist away from you. Breathe out and release it. Breathing in, higher arm. Move your palms away from you, fingers towards you. Breathe out and release. Bend the elbows and place the back of your hands onto your thighs to rest them. Breathing in, raise up the head. As you breathe out, draw the chin to the chest, feeling the length of the cervical spine. One more time, use your breath. Raise up the head. And as you breathe out, draw the chin to the chest, feeling the length of the cervical spine. Raise up your head. Now the work is to take your chin slightly back. Place your right fingertip on the base of the chin. Maintain the height of your ears and the crown of the head to look forward. And gently push the head back. And feel the release in the cervical area in the shoulder blades. Pull it forward, draw it back, pull it forward, draw it back. I'm just going to show you a side view so you can understand from the side what is happening. So there's our head, it tends to drop forward, push it back onto the shoulders, but just to exaggerate it a bit, push it further back turn forward, push it back, turn forward. Release your hands and now try to do this without your hands. Look straight and breathe in, take the head back and release it forward. Back, release it forward, take it back, release it forward. You will find that this releases tension in the cervical area and the shoulders because we tend to drop our heads forward and the weight of our head takes a toll on the trapezius muscles and the shoulders. Raise up your arms once again and bend both your elbows and draw the left palm towards the left side of the head, rest it on the temple. And now resist, press your palm against the temple and the temple against the palm. Change hands. With very slight pressure. Remember, the neck is a very sensitive area. You need to be cautious with neck movements. Change hands. Now, with your left hand slightly bend. Up. Now take your left hand over to the right side, a gentle action, and gently pull the head down. It's a very gentle action. Hold it there and feel the release now on the right side. Breathe in, raise up your head, change hands. With your right hand, just feel the action, a slight tilt. With the left side, come up, and now take your hand across. And using the weight of the elbow, slight pull on the neck, feeling the stretch on the left side. Elongation from the ear to the left shoulder. And focus on the breath. Raise up your head, place your hands, interlace your fingers in front of you, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathe in and a full stretch up. So these actions bring mobility to the joints, especially the shoulder joint, the elbow joints, and the wrist. Breathing out, release your hands. And come onto the mat for the gentle cat-cow actions. Remember, this brings mobility to the spine and it actually teaches us to be bearing weight on our wrists as well. So place your palms below the shoulders, place your knees below your hips, outstretch your toes. And now breathing in, lift the sternum, lift the tailbone. And as you breathe out, tuck the chin under, tuck the tailbone under and lift the back. Breathing in, lift. Out, tuck the chin under, tuck the tailbone under. Now when you breathe in and lift the spine, lift the chin, lift the tailbone, can you feel your palms becoming a little lighter as you lift? Release. Tuck the chin in, tuck the tailbone in. One more time. Full stretch forward, looking up, lift the tailbone. And breathing out, tuck the chin in, tuck the tailbone in. And can you maintain this pose? 3 short breaths. Breathe in, lift. And can you maintain this pose for 3 short breaths? Release. Move your palm, one hand forward, tuck the toes under and a gentle stretch into a downward dog. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, feeling the stretch of the spine, the stretch of the armpit, the stretch of the elbow, and spread the palms to take the weight of the wrist.
Press more on the middle finger and then work to straighten your legs. Feel the full extension of the side body, the back body, and the front body. Release onto your knees. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Sit back on your heels. If you cannot, if the buttock cannot touch the heel, use a support. Back onto your heels. Place your palms in front of the knees and look up. Feel the shoulder blades moving into the body. Open the chest. And can you now lengthen and lift the cervical spine? Release your head forward, chin to the chest. And here as well, feel the length and release of the cervical spine. Breathing in. Breathing out, release the chin to the chest. One more time. Breathe in. Up the head. Breathing out, release the chin to the chest. Stretch your right arm forward. Stretch your left arm forward and look up. Release the buttock onto your heels. Take your knees wider so that there's space for the trunk to go down. And release your forehead to the mat. Keep the armpits lifted. A full stretch of the armpit, a full stretch of the elbows. Spread your fingers, spread your palms, and lightly release your forehead to the floor. Use a head support if your forehead doesn't touch. And now release the spine. Feel the release of the spine and the release of the shoulder blades. Would you walk your hands back? Walk your hands back. And come to lie flat on your back. Come to lie flat on your back. Keep your knees up and your feet flat on the floor. Raise up the arms all the way overhead, palms facing up. Feel the stretch of the armpit, the stretch of the elbows and the wrists. Raise up your arms, release them to the sides of the trunk. And with both hands, draw your right knee in towards the chest. Ekha Pada Pavan Muktasana. And release the shoulders and the shoulder blades down to the floor with this action. You'll find that many times with Pavan Muktasana, we tend to overstrain the upper body. And feel the shoulders release to the floor. At the same time, there's a softness in the abdomen and a softness in the spine. Right leg, and now draw the left knee in, soften the abdomen, feel the shoulders release to the floor, feel the spine release to the floor. Release the. Now both hands, draw both your knees in towards the chest. Ardha Pavan Muktasana, we're not taking the head up to the knee today, but rather we're feeling the shoulder blades and the spine releasing to the floor as we draw the knees in towards the chest. Keep the feet passive, keep the toes passive. Soften the abdomen, feel the length of the spine. Feel the lumbar spine extend. The feet back onto the mat. And straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg, and come to lie in Shavasana. Draw your attention now to the shoulder blades, the shoulders, the upper arm, and the wrists and the elbows. and release them to the floor. Bring your attention to the cervical spine, the area between the shoulder blades, the area of the neck. Feel the neck release to the floor, feel the shoulders release to the floor. Release the top jaw, release the bottom jaw. Soften the abdomen. And focus on just the exhalation. Both your hands on the abdomen. Raise up your knees one by one, keeping your feet touching the floor. Up your right arm all the way past the right. And roll over onto your right hand side. Become soft in this pose. And press with your left hand to the opposite side. And sit once again in a comfortable cross. Lift the sides of the tongue. Lift your ears. Now feel that the area around the shoulders, the neck, the upper arms have become quiet. Slightly fix the shoulder blades, eyes closed, and focus on the upper back muscles rolling down your back. Feel the sense of quietness in the abdomen, a softness in the arms, a softness in the joints. At the same time, there's a light range. Focus on your breath. Soft inhalations, soft exhalations. Slowly join your palms together. Take a slow, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release your chin to the chest. Up your head. Release your hands and open your eyes. More joint mobility, especially the hip, the lower body, and incorporating the spine as well. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.